Hi everyone, it's Angie Meeker, and I want to talk to you today about clanging cymbals. Oh, you know, before I was doing this job, before I had this gig, I was a youth pastor. Did you know that about me? It's true. And so every once in a while I see correlations between things I learned in church and things I used to teach in church and things that I see in internet marketing. And there's this verse, I'll just paraphrase it, in the Bible that talks about, hey, basically, like, if we speak in tongues, if we talk about all these things in the church, if we say that we're very spiritual, but we don't have love, we're like clanging cymbals. We're just noise. People want to tune us out. They see us coming, and what, like right now, you want to just turn off this video, right? Oh, because clanging cymbals, they're, you know, just noise, right? I want to talk to you today about not being a clanging cymbal. How not to be a clanging cymbal to your customers. I'm putting them down right now, okay? So here's what I see. I see a lot of people on social networking. They say, I ask them, okay, why are you on a social network? What's the point of your business being there? And they say, I want to gain leads. And to me, that sounds like clanging cymbals. It sounds a little bit like you're saying, I just want to be there so that I can pitch my stuff to my customers, and they therefore have to buy my stuff. Like, I'm not really providing value to them, but if you can't provide a better answer for me than I want to get leads from being on a social network, then you are nothing but clanging cymbals. You're not providing any real love to your customers. You're just clanging cymbals. That's it. So here's just some quick things for you to think about when it comes to setting some objectives for why you're even participating in those different social networks, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest, blah, blah, blah. They just go on and on at this point. Okay, so like, what are you trying to do there? Are you trying to gain some visibility? Do you feel like you're unknown at this point? Well, great. Okay, so you're trying to gain visibility. As what? So are you, let's say you're a car service repair shop. So are you trying to gain visibility as like the quickest shop in town, the most effective, the least expensive, what? So visibility as what? Okay, and then to whom? So are you trying to gain that to like the elite in your town? So like you only want to service the most expensive cars in town? So you service the most expensive cars in town, the fastest and at the lowest cost. So that's who you're speaking to? That's who you're trying to gain visibility to on those social networks? That's just a quick example. Are you trying to present yourself as an authority on those social networks? Okay, an authority in what area? And to whom are you trying to position yourself as an authority? Are you trying to gain influence over people? Okay, influence in what area? And again, to whom are you trying to gain that influence? So this isn't just about like, this is different than authority. This is different than saying, I know what I'm talking about in this area. This is about positioning yourself and saying, I can change your mind in this area. I know what you're thinking, and let me present a different way of thinking about this, and I can sway your thinking in this area. That's different. That's being able to change and influence people's thinking. And so I want you to think about on those networks, who are you trying to influence? And with what are you trying to influence them, and how are you doing that on your networks? Because that changes, you know, posting a picture of a kitty, yes, that gets some likes, but that's not going to do anything to drive sales for you, is it? I mean, let's just be honest. I don't want you to sit around and posting kitty pictures all day if it's not doing anything to drive sales. Are you trying to increase referrals on your social networks? Okay, so if you're trying to increase referrals, then who do you have to be targeting on your social networks? You have to have access to your current customers. And if in your sales process, you're not asking for the information that connects you to your current customers, then you're not going to be able to create referrals on your social networks. Do you see how that works? So when people say to me, I just want to increase leads on my social networks, it's like I just tune it out anymore. But here were just a few quick ways that you can narrow that down and say, here's a few ways that I'm working on increasing leads on my social networks. I want to position myself as one of these few things to these people, and here's how I'm doing it. And as you start doing that, you will become more valuable to your customers instead of just being clanging cymbals, blah, blah, blah. All right, that's it. Have a good day, guys. Go be successful.